Hello, and welcome to I guess it will be a bonus episode,
Yeah.
won't it? This is Caleb's idea. I'll let him explain it.
Yeah, I had this idea a while back, but this just happens to be a good time for us to get around to it. I want to do a tier ranking of all of the things we've read. So all the stories split up into how we read them, and then just go through them and be like, this is the best, this is the worst. Where we disagree, we'll try to find the middle ground. So if Joe thinks something's an A ranking and I think it's a C, we'll meet in the middle and go B. Well, where it will be more interesting is like if you think it's an A and I think it's a B.
And then we have to find the small nitty gritty.
So,
all right. Well, I would try to organize this by the order in which you read them, and then it kept resetting, so I gave up. We got Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 4, the X-Men one.
Oh god, we're gonna have to do the Ultimates out of order. That's gonna be really difficult.
This one was like a filler one. I'm gonna go C for this one.
It still had pretty good art. What was the second plot line in this after the X-Men?
Was it Kingpin back?
Kingpin coming back?
Yeah, it was Black Cat.
I do like that Kingpin stuff. I would say probably I'd lean it towards B. But
I'll compromise and go B.
Okay,
yeah.
I was about to say
I can be swayed.
I was about to say I'll compromise and go C because there's a very good chance I'm just putting it there because of the X-Men. Bagley.
Next we have Spider-Man and Storm team up. This is F. This is such a bad.
I wouldn't say it's F because it's not bad.
There's like nothing to it.
I'd say it's D. The art isn't good enough to put it at C.
Okay, that's fair. Six Gun. I'll let you lead on this one.
Yeah, it's a solid enough story, good art. I was pretty adamant about wanting to continue on with that story when I read it, but I haven't really felt the need to go back to it since. So I'd say maybe B, but if you wanted to put it lower...
I'm going to put C because I'm just so ambivalent towards it. There's nothing negative about it, but there's nothing positive about it for me.
I feel like if I had kept reading, I'd want it higher, but... And I will eventually.
So we're going to compromise and go to C?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Doomsday Clock.
F.
It's going D. It's not that.
It has some good things about it, but that ending ruins it for me.
Hawkeye.
I mean, for me, this is an S rank.
This is an S rank.
It. I think everything about it works, but
see, do I be like, I think it's just a whatever, but it's like it's got good parts and put it at B, or do I like, but that would put it at A if we're meeting in the middle, so I go to C, so we put it more.
Well, now I know your strategy, so I'm just gonna force it to be an A comic.
Yeah, fine. Submerged.
Honestly, this is another S for me. Well, no. It has a little bit of storytelling problems throughout it, but I really this is still a very emotional moving story for me, so I wouldn't put it lower than an A.
This is a nothing for me, so it's a C.
So put it at B?
Yeah, but do we put it higher or lower than Bagman?
I'd say put it higher.
Okay.
We'll have the other Ultimate stuff, I'm sure will go higher.
God Loves Man Kills. S.
Yeah, no competition there.
Far Sector.
The ending has a couple issues, and it does have that problem with the emotional X.
It has the horrible theming issue throughout.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's a theming issue. I'd say it's just that one sci-fi element. But where would you put it?
It's a B for me.
I think that's fair.
I put it above Submerged.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I would say it's just jumping into A. If it just had one or two better storytelling points.
Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1.
Oh, that was really good.
I'd say it's an A.
I'd say B, but I'm willing to compromise on A.
Just put it below Hawkeye for you?
Yeah. It's really good. It gets better. And I think especially with Bagley's art.
I'm going to move this around because that's not supposed to be in there. Invincible Volume 1. I'm going D.
I would say C under the Six Gun because there was enough there that I wanted to keep reading.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that was the whole premise of the episode. It's like, well, we want to keep reading it, but it's not good.
But it's not good.
So if you wanted to put it at top of D,
I think top of D, yeah. Volumes 2 and 3.
Solid B.
Yeah, solid B.
Above, I'd put above Ultimate, below Submerged, but you could
I would put it below Ultimate.
Okay.
It's just because it's like, well, it's better.
Yeah. I think they handled the Omni-Man arc really well.
Mm-hmm.
And you start getting better characters.
Art stays the same though. Sonic.
That's an F. I don't care anything about it.
It's a D.
Yeah, that's
it's
fair.
a low D.
Okay, if we're putting a D, it's above Doomsday Clock.
It's below Doomsday Clock.
Okay.
Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2.
That's an A for me. That's above Volume 1.
It's above Volume 1 for you?
Yeah, I like the Doc Ock stuff a lot, I think.
Yeah, it is better than the... See, the Doc Ock stuff is better than the Green Goblin stuff, but I think the Kingpin stuff is better than both.
But you have that opening arc with the Green Goblin in one.
Yeah, you're right. Ragman.
Low A, or high B.
I did high B.
Yeah.
Below Far Sector.
Okay, I think that's fair. I'm having trouble remembering specifics about Ragman. I just remember I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it's just like, it was good.
Which would make it a good book to go back to.
Yeah. Though there's nothing more.
Well, I meant reread.
Yeah, okay. I was like, there's nothing more Ragman.
Yeah.
Spider-Man Power Pack. Now, this isn't just Power Pack. This is also...
I was wondering if you'd split that up.
This is also Civil Wards.
Okay, honestly, Civil Wards is an A, but Spider-Man
Power Pack's like a B.
Pack, I'd say, low B, though. I wouldn't put it above Ultimate.
But I think Civil Wards gives it a bump.
Yeah, so I'm fine putting it either above or below Submerged.
I think it's better than Ragman.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Civil Wards solely making it better.
Civil Wards is very good.
Excalibur.
Okay, let's fight. Okay, how are we doing this? Are we doing what I picked or what you read?
Let's do it. If we're doing what you picked, it goes lower.
Okay.
Because I really disliked what you picked.
For those of you who haven't seen the episode, I picked a certain amount of issues and Joe decided to go rogue and add more.
But I like the stuff that I went rogue on.
I mean, I think even with the stuff you decided to read that was extra, this is still my favorite that Excalibur gets. If I'm being realistic here, like, my heart wants to put an S, but I know that's just, it does have some issues that I'm unwilling to see. So I would say A. Where are you putting it?
It goes in F. I hate this. Especially what we read. It's awful.
So top of C? Or could I please convince you to put it at bottom of B? Because it at least has really good art.
No.
Okay.
Top of C.
It has really good art, really good characterization.
All right, negative art continues. Fantastic Four and FF.
You putting this at F?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's like what we read. It was a really interesting start, but there wasn't much there. I would have put it top of C, but so top of D or middle of D. I'm willing to put underneath it Invincible.
It goes under Invincible. I control the mouse. Suicide Squad New 52. It's like a B for me.
It's a D.
So C,
yeah. Like, I don't think
next to Excalibur, but like where next to Excalibur?
I mean, I think it goes below both of them.
Fine.
I think it has some significant problems.
It does have significant problems.
Yeah.
Transformers. This is like a D. It's like whatever.
Yeah, sure. I'm having trouble. I just remember I didn't like the Megatron stuff.
But where?
Above Fantastic Four, below Invincible?
Yeah.
Because I think there were elements that we enjoyed in it, but it's just... Could you tell me what happens in it?
They start the same thing they do where the Transformers are on Earth and the humans find them. That definitely happens, and there's some Cybertron stuff that shows... Can't give you any more specifics, though.
Yeah.
Life story. I think S.
S? Okay, why should it be S and not A? Because I'm not sure where
Well, I like it more than Hawkeye.
That's not going to help you much here.
I think it's really good. It's like top tier Bagley art for sure.
Oh, yeah, it's really good Bagley art. I like the theming. The question for me comes down, and I'll let you ultimately decide. Does it get the themes of Spider-Man better than Ultimate Volume 2? Because Ultimate Volume 2 really nails...
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay.
I think it does.
Ultimate Volume 2 really nails those themes really well. But Life Story is also great.
We going to S?
Yeah.
Zatanna. It's like a B.
I would say like A.
We'll do low A.
Yeah, this is just the first half of that run.
Saga. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. It's like a C for me.
Okay, I guess I'll go in the B's because I think it's a really solid start. I think just with Saga's nature, it gets better as it goes because the characters grow a bit more. So I would have put it at A, maybe in between the Ultimates. But if you want to put it in B, the question is where. I'd
See,
put,
Ragman and Power Pack is in terms of like, here's my funness category. And I think it's better than Ragman, but I still like Power Pack more, but...
we can split the difference and put it in between them.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Power Pack should be that high.
Well, it's Civil Wars that is pushing it.
Yeah. But that's fair.
They are two in the same.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn, Volume 3, Kiss Kiss Bang,
Bang
Stab.
Yeah, it's like low B.
Yeah, low B. I think it's still better than Invincible.
Okay.
But it's still worse than Ultimate Spider-Man because they're like, these are both comics that are like all of these are like comics that are in the swing of their things at this point.
I think they're all on par. The thing that would hold Kiss Kiss Bang Bang or Kiss Bang Stab is that it does get into that Gang of Harley stuff at the end, which isn't as interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Shaman King Volume 1.
oh, I like Shaman King.
I think it's like a B.
Yeah, I'd say mid B.
Mid B?
I wouldn't want it above Submerged
Okay. Well,
because
it can go there.
it does go to a place that I don't like at the end.
Yeah, the comedy stuff is fun. It's just so different from the rest of it. I
Yeah.
have to separate it because it's just way wildly different.
You need to bring it back so I have a good idea of what it is.
What it kind of I can. I'll just bring back one of the omnibuses. I'm like, here, more. Kingdom Come.
Yeah, our last one. This is S.
This is like a D for me.
Can we put low A? Because I think this is just how influential it is.
Yeah,
It'd feel
fine.
really weird to put it in D.
Fine.
It's such a good story. It'd feel really weird to put it in B.
Justice League Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Like low B, high C area.
Yeah, I'm thinking high C.
Yeah, like I'm fine putting it above Excalibur.
Yeah, baby. Get out of there.
Just because I know if this is looking at what we compromised on. Also, this came in the middle of the negative arc, so it was like a nice little bit of relief.
Breather.
But I couldn't tell you a single thing that happens in it.
The Justice League and the Power Rangers D&D crossover.
Wow.
Avatar: The Promise.
Well, it's going in B. I just don't know where.
Yeah, it's going in B.
Below Ragman, above Submerged. Maybe a little higher.
I don't remember it that well, so I'm
It's
thinking to plant it like right in the middle.
yeah. It's I'd compare it to like early season 1 of the show.
Yeah,
It had a,
fine.
yeah. The creators
Shows
had it.
promise.
The creators hadn't quite found their step with it yet, but it was playing off of all the best parts of the show.
Judas Contract. It's another like fine one for me, like a B, maybe a high C.
I'd put it at high C just because the longer I've sat with it, the less I like how they end the story.
There we go. White Knight. This is an A for me.
Okay, I thought you were gonna go S. This is
No.
this is also an A for me. It's just where are we putting it?
I really like it. I really like it a lot.
It does have.
It feels dirty to put it higher than Ultimate Spider-Man for me, just because it's me. But
What about just in the middle?
like between the two?
Yeah,
Yeah, we should do that. That's good.
split them up.
Bombshells. It's like a D.
Low C.
Low C. Yeah.
There's. It has cool designs. That's to me.
That's like it.
To me, D is like this is bad. Well, it is.
We have an F tier though.
The plot is pretty bad. Yeah, and you won't let me put things in the F tier.
Well, we can put
Put
stuff
it-
in the F tier.
Will you let me put Doomsday Clock in the F tier?
I think Doomsday Clock has promising things. It's got good art at the very least.
You make the decision whether it goes in D or not. But I think.
I think it goes in D.
Okay.
But where?
I mean, definitely above Transformers. Whether or not it's better than Invincible is up to you. But
You say definitely above Transformers?
yeah,
Oh, I was going to put it below Fantastic Four because I think Fantastic Four is better.
I mean, I think. Okay, yeah.
Oh, but Spider-Man team up, you get to...
Yeah, I mean,
The more I think about you, the more I think... The more I think about him, like...
yeah, but that's not. Like, I was just saying that has a specific purpose, and I think it's very good at the purpose.
Okay.
Doomsday Clock also has a very specific purpose, and I think it's very bad at it.
Which is why it's low D. Harleen.
Let's see.
I think it goes up... Cedric's art, though.
Yeah. If we put it in B, it's below Invincible.
Really? Okay.
Unless you can talk me up. It's definitely not better.
I don't think I can talk you up because it's just mad love, and we had whatever discussion.
And it can't. To me, it can't be better than the highest Harley we have, which is.
Oh.
So like it could
Yeah.
go above Invincible, but couldn't go higher than that.
I'm gonna skip Demon Bear and throw you there.
I mean,
Or should we go above Sonic because this was free and Sonic cost money?
yeah. I still wonder if I went too hard on that in the episode, but
What if you'd gone into it knowing it was free?
I do think I would give it a little bit of a pass. I still think the story has problems.
It's garbage. I mean, yeah.
But also look at what they're working with.
Exactly.
Every other part of the league verse is better.
Demon Bear.
That's an S for me.
Oh, it's like a high B. I guess we'll put it in A somewhere.
You want to put bottom of A?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the thing that holds that back is that it does have the weird race stuff at the end with the two white people turning into Native Americans.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's weird.
I forgot about that. Oh, that's great. Curse of the White Knight. Oh.
Okay, I want you to go. You brought it.
It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing.
Okay, I would put it a little bit higher. I'd put it above Bombshells, but
it's so disappointing.
he does like the detective stuff is pretty good in it, and the art's still great.
Yeah. Berserk. Black Swordsman. I think it's an A.
I would say B.
It's top of B for me if we're
Yeah, I'd be fine putting it above Far Sector, I guess. B is beefy. I think, which makes sense. This is compromising.
Yeah. It's compromise and like what are most comics if not mediocre?
Yeah. I do think Berserk got a little repetitive for me, which is why I wouldn't put it in A.
That's fair. Bakuman.
Bakuman's a solid A.
Yeah.
I don't even really care where. Like, I don't think it's better than White Knight.
No, I don't think it is. I think it's better. I think it's like on par with Zatanna.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more consistent than Zatanna.
Yeah.
So we can put it above there.
Ultimate X-Men.
F.
Yeah.
Bottom of F.
It's not good. No.
Please put Lux above it.
Okay.
People had to pay for that.
Yeah. Inferno Prelude.
Oh, this is really tough because it's a bunch of different series combined.
Mm-hmm.
I also can't let my opinions on Inferno influence it.
Just the Prelude.
Yeah, it's an A somewhere.
Okay, it's going
I'll put low A.
It's going in B because I think it's a C.
Okay.
But where?
Below Far Sector.
Okay. But right below, or just mean like it? Well, it's below Far Sector.
I mean, this power pack thing, it's really throwing me off.
Civil Wars, man.
Don't put below Saga.
Okay.
Okay. See, the thing is, I still liked power pack, so I can't get mad at it being that high. It's just like, well, I don't think it's that good.
Power pack is really fun, and then like Civil Wars elevates it even more.
Yeah.
DC presents Superman. It's like, in my heart it's a B, but I know it's a C because it's so like inconsistent.
It was really inconsistent. Let's put it high C.
Okay. Below Judas Contract?
Yeah, I'd even say you could put below Justice League, just because I don't remember.
I don't remember Justice League, so it's going above. I just remember this being way more fun.
Yeah, we also read it more recently.
Doctor Who's an F.
Can we put like mid D? Because I would put it in a C category.
Yeah.
I think there's at least one good story in there, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
Well,
Cersei, please come down. Please come down.
There you go. But I didn't see. I was disappointed by White Knight. I had low expectations, and they failed to meet those low expectations.
We'll put it at the very bottom of D. We can put it in F. Who cares? Yeah, the top of F.
Okay.
I'm like, why am I defending this so much? I didn't really. I was also disappointed by it.
Ultimate Spider-Man 3, the Baglening.
I mean, Bagley's art is good in it.
It's like the worst. I think it's the worst of
It has some good Gwen stuff and some good Nick Fury stuff.
I do think it's the worst of Ultimate Spider-Man so far.
Yeah, it's just, what is the worst to you? Because I have my answer, and it's high D.
Mine's low B. It's worse than It's worse than the X-Men arc.
So
it's
mid C?
Yeah. Oh, no. So, well, we can go somewhere in B, because yours is high B and I'm low B.
No, I said high D.
Oh, you said high D. Oh. Yeah, I guess high C.
I'm fine putting it wherever you want in C.
I think it's better than all of these.
Okay. I mean, you're probably right there. I think it is a little bit of just, that was a bit of a slog to get through, mainly because of Venom.
Yeah.
He did as good as he could, but still Venom.
6 sidekicks.
High B.
I would say high C.
Okay.
So, low B.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Interesting. Yeah. Somewhere around Kiss Kiss Bang Stab.
It's like on par with it.
Yeah.
Tintin in America.
Well, it's racist.
Does have that going against it.
I don't want to put it in F because I do think there's some craft there.
It's like I was going to say low C, high D.
Yeah, let's put it in D. I'd say under White Knight.
Oh, bombshells.
I mean,
you failed to racism.
I kind of want to put all three of those above it because it is racist.
I couldn't find the cover, but it's the Junji Ito collection we read.
Oh.
It's R.R. Fault, The Tongue.
Yeah. R.R. Fault was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Low B? Just because with it being a bunch of different stories, it's kind of inconsistent.
Yeah, I'll just put it at the low B since it is so... A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. This is like a nothing for me. It's a C.
Really beautiful art, so I'd put it in the B's, but I'm fine with it going in C just because I will admit it is supplemental material to the movie.
Okay, so we're going to go right there.
Okay.
I had my eyes closed for it. I couldn't find the Scooby-Doo comic cover, so it's just a Scooby-Doo comic. It's whatever Scooby-Doo comic we read.
Yeah,
It's Scooby-Doo, so it's like a high C, low D because there's no budget, but it's, it's good.
Yeah, it's not as good as the Junji Ito stuff.
Yeah.
So, the question is it better or worse than Venom?
It's definitely...
Oh, here's what I'll say. I have read better Scooby-Doo stuff.
Yeah.
I have not read anything that has made me like Venom more than that. So I would say it should go one below Venom.
Okay. Domino. That's an F for me. That's a big ol' F for me.
Low C. Because
we're going in D somewhere.
I liked the art you did it. I think that's what's making the difference there.
Oh, man. It's worse than Fantastic Four for me.
I mean, it's not racist, so somewhere between those two.
White Knight has better art. It's more competent than Bombshells. So.
Yeah.
And then, that's it, because that's an accidental copy.
Okay. So, yeah, the compromise has definitely beefed up the B territory a lot. Mm-hmm. Did you have anything that you would put in S that I didn't let get there?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Not even the Ultimate stuff?
No, that's all like high A stuff. It hasn't it all has flaws.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I think this is a good list. And I'm looking at, I wonder if we should have been a little bit more generous with Far Sector, but I think it's in a good spot.
Far Sector's story just falls apart when the main thing that they're counting on working, it just doesn't work.
That's very fair. Yeah. I do think it's funny. I had to stop you from putting things in F. You had to stop me from putting things in S.
That's kind of... Yeah, I guess so. I think that's kind of how we expected to go. Cersei!
She just really wants to play the djembe, man. All right. Well, I'm excited to get back to doing regular episodes, but this was a fun little filler.
A little departure.
Yeah.
Bye.